guys, welcome to another podcast. Today, I am talking about Stranger Things 3, and this season, by far, is the best season of Stranger Things as a whole. Some Russian stuff is going on in Hawkins, where a mall was put in. I'm not going to go over the whole story, because spoilers. By the way, I will be spoiling the ending and the post-credit scene. So this is your spoiler warning now. If you have not seen Stranger Things 3, leave. Get off of this podcast. This is a day late. It was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but I didn't do it. Anyway, here we go. So this season was incredible. I loved everything about this season. My favorite character in the season remains still Dustin, because he's my favorite. If you hear noise in the background, it's because I'm at a different place. But yeah, it was a really good season. Max was a turd, but yeah, it was a good season. I liked it. Now the ending, Hopper. I don't know for sure if he's dead, but my God, that was insane. Yeah, it was insane. And then post-credit scene was really good. I'm super surprised to see the Demogorgon again. Now, the last episode, the Battle of Starcourt, by far my favorite episode in TV history. That was amazing. I loved that episode of death, and I will watch that one a lot. In fact, I just watched it again. And you finally get to meet Susie, which Dustin has been talking about for a while. But yeah, this season was insanely good. I watched it the day it came out and finished it the day it came out. So I was pretty much nonstop watching Stranger Things 3 on the 4th of July. And we did fireworks, and then after that, I watched the Battle of Starcourt. So that was a really cool ending for me. By far my favorite season of Stranger Things 3. Well, favorite season of Stranger Things. Yeah, I really liked that one so much. And like the Scoops Ahoy thing. In fact, I'm going to be trying their Baskin Robbins ice cream soon, so yeah, I'll get to actually try the Scoops Ahoy. But yeah, it was really cool. I really liked that season. So I am now going to shift into my next topic.
You don't want any part of this.
Okay, guys, so my next topic is Spider-Man Far From Home. I saw this movie a couple days after it came out. Just a day after it came out. Far From Home is, to me, by far, the best Spider-Man movie. And the best Marvel movie. And the best superhero movie. And the best movie, to me, of all time for me. This movie is insanely good. And oh my God. So, I'm spoiling this movie completely. So again, if you haven't seen this movie, you need to immediately, because this is great. So, the movie starts off after Endgame, where the school talks about what they called the blip, which is after Thanos snapped his fingers and erased half of humanity. So, they find a way to make a joke of it by putting "I will always love you" over it, but, whatever. So, with this movie, Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, goes on a trip to Europe. There, he ignored Nick Fury's calls before. And that Nick Fury finally finds Spider-Man. And he brings him to their little underground base. And there he meets Quentin Beck, aka Mysterio. He said he came from a different dimension of Earth, opening up the multiverse in Spider-Man and in Marvel as a whole now. So now we can see the Spider-Verse, which we've seen before. But now we get to have like Miles, and Miles has been teased before. So yeah, but anyway, there's supposed to be a lava elemental, because those elementals that destroyed that quotation mark destroyed, quote unquote destroyed his home, but it didn't. Anyway, so Peter didn't want to go, but he ended up going, and he was given Edith, which stands for Even Dead I'm the Hero, which was given to him from Tony Stark. So it's basically Tony's glasses from Civil War, or I guess just Tony's glasses as a whole. But yeah, anyway, he almost kills his whole class. So he ends up in Prague, where he did not want to go to fight the lava monster, but he ends up fighting it with Mysterio. And after that, Mysterio goes back to his little hangout, and he was given Edith by Peter. His plan has been set into action. All these elementals were projections, and he does not come from an alternate dimension. He worked with Tony Stark, but was mad when his lifetime work was named Barf. But yeah, so he's angry, and then now there was one missing. There was one camera missing, and there was security footage that Peter found it. Well, that MJ found it and gave it to Peter. So Mysterio has to go kill Peter and his friends because they know about it now. So MJ finds out Peter is Spider-Man, which I saw that coming a little while away. So he ends up fighting Mysterio in Berlin, and gets hit by a train and ends up in the Netherlands and is picked up by Happy Hogan. Peter says, I can't do it. I just can't. So Happy makes him design a suit, and he is going to go fight Mysterio. So that is what happens in the entire third act of the movie. And then we got the post-credit scenes. Peter picks MJ up, and they go on a date. And he swings her around a little while, and then she's like, no, I'm done. And then the news comes on. And the Daily Bugle comes up with J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. So that's really cool. And then this is my favorite part. He shows a video that was captured before Mysterio's death. And it said that Spider-Man's trying to attack me. And then he says his secret identity is Peter Parker. So the entire world knows who it is now. So he is screwed. And then the second post-credit scene at the end, Nick Fury and Maria Hill are driving in their car. And then it is shown to us that Talos has been Nick Fury the whole time. And Nick Fury and Maria Hill were Skrulls. And that Nick Fury's been on this vacation the whole time. So, that was cool. This movie for me was so good. And I have a little funny story. So right after they beat Molten Man, another one of the elementals, we got kicked out of the theater. Well, the entire theater was evacuated because there was a supposed fire. Someone tripped the fire alarm, or there was a tiny fire in the kitchen at the theater. So we did get to finish it, and I will be doing a podcast on Toy Story 4 because we will get to see that now. Because we were given free movie tickets just in case we wouldn't be able to get back in. But, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast with Stranger Things 3 and Spider-Man Far From Home. My next podcast will hopefully be about Toy Story 4. But if not, I do have another podcast ready. So, well, not ready, but will be ready. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.